In this video, I'm gonna show you that it's possible to get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a hotel here in Bangkok, Thailand for under $20. But listen, this is not the Bangkok of 20 years ago. Bangkok is becoming more and more modern. It is like a giant metropolis now. Even the girls at the red light district have joined unions. Very strong unions. So far, we have done this challenge in Vietnam and in India. But now it's time to try it in the most traveled to city in the world, Bangkok. Right now, we're headed to our first location to get some breakfast. Let's move. Behind me, our first location and our breakfast spot of the day. Here, they're not serving Kellogg's or pancakes, no. They serve a real man's meal. We're eating pork blood soup. Nice. Now, what's remarkable about this dish is not just the price, but what you're getting for that amount of money. Usually, if you're getting inexpensive food, you're getting a lot of filler. Here, this bowl is gonna be packed with animal parts. Let me introduce you to those parts now. This is the food that gives the dish its namesake. These are pork blood condensed into a cube. It's cooked, it's steamy, it is hot, and they're pretty big. So that is what the dish is named after. But there's so much more, including this right here, roasted pork belly. Now, as we enter into this section over here, you see a whole host of different pork parts. That's gonna enter our dish soon. But as we delve even deeper into the kitchen, everything here, it smells delicious. For a Muslim person, toxic fumes. Let's get to our dish right now. This here is Guang. She is the owner and she is the one who's gonna be making my bowl today. First, she puts in rolled Chinese noodles. From there, she puts in some pieces of pork meat, some minced pork meatballs, some pork liver, pork heart, pork stomach, pork tongue. Right here, we have pork intestines. Right there, pork lungs. And then finally, we have pork jowls to finish it off, but she's not done. Right here, we have our crispy pork belly. Then we have some fried garlic and some cilantro. Now it's time for the blood cubes. From there, she steps over to this giant pot of boiling broth. This is obviously a pork stock, and that is how you make pork blood soup with rolled noodles. This is a lot of meat for not a lot of money.
Street food in Thailand is extremely affordable, but you know what's priceless? Peace of mind.
You know that feeling when your weekend is winding down and your brain is like, hey,
remember all those things you still have to do?
Yes, that bubbling anxiety that comes out of nowhere, that is called the Sunday Scaries. So now, instead of relaxing, you're spiraling, thinking, did I answer that email? Did I pay that bill? Am I fundamentally bad at being an adult? Meanwhile, it's Sunday. The day isn't even over yet, but your anxiety has clocked in for the week. Well, my friends, there's a solution, and that's where therapy comes in. And that's why BetterHelp has been a longtime sponsor of this channel. A therapist can help you fight back against that Sunday anxiety before it takes over your whole week. Instead of stewing in your stress, a therapist can help you break things down, manage your anxiety, and make a game plan. BetterHelp makes it easy. Just fill out a quick questionnaire, and they'll match you with a licensed therapist who fits your needs. Video, phone, messaging, whatever works for you. And if your first match isn't a good fit, no problem. Switching is free and super easy. BetterHelp also has a built-in journal to help you track what's stressing you out. Plus group sessions on topics you might relate to, like how do I stop thinking about work at 2 a.m. So if you're tired of that creeping Sunday anxiety taking over your weekend, visit betterhelp.com/besteverfood. Use the code BestEverFoodReviewShow for a special discount on your first month of therapy. Mondays are already hard enough, so let's take back our weekends. Now, back to the show. I'm gonna start with this, the broth. It looks oily, there's little bits of chunks and sediment in it. That is bones, that is pork parts, that is probably a little bit of MSG, if I'm not lying. Everything you need to make a healing broth, a broth that makes you whole again. From there we have the organs, the liver, one of the most nutritious body parts that you could consume. It's soft, and there's no intense minerality or gaminess. Speaking of gaminess, right here we have an intestine. I used to eat this stuff just to show you unique and sometimes bizarre foods around the world, and then I accidentally fell in love. Like the guy in high school who his friends paid him money or dared him to go out with the average looking girl. Hold on, that's too long of an example. Moving on, right here. A minced meat ball. Oh my God, minced delicious pork, no fillers. It is full of a peppery flavor. Right here we have one of the iconic noodles that you will find in Bangkok, the rolled noodle. There's something very nice about rolling it up. It gives it a little bit more bite. It's got a nice texture to it. I love it. But from here, there is one food that I have skipped, and that is the giant blood cube. This whole bowl full of pork parts, you'll find it all over Bangkok. But later, I'm gonna be showing you the room where I'll be sleeping tonight, a room in which a meal like this is absolutely prohibited. You'll find out why soon. But for now, back to the blood cube. It's a good cube. It's basically like a silky tofu, which is amazing because people eat tofu to replace animals. But what you could do instead is eat animals to replace tofu. 100 IQ. So that is breakfast for $1.74. But next we're gonna go somewhere that will really help us to get to know the country. I'm talking about Wanglong Market. I almost called it Long Long. That would have been embarrassing. Long Long Market is famous for its authentic Thai street food featuring dishes like grilled squid, coconut pancakes, and spicy papaya salad. Here there is budget-friendly shopping, making it a hotspot for bargain shoppers or broke people like me today. Not only am I here to take in the market and learn more about Bangkok, I am on a mission to find a delicious Thai snack. Let's head inside the market now and take a look. As you enter the market, you can see so much food. Holy shit, Calvin?
Freddie,
What are you doing in Bangkok?
what are you doing in Bangkok?
Not getting another hair surgery.
Oh, I was going to get my penile enlargement.
I just heard enlargement. What do you need to have enlarged?
My penis.
I thought you'd say something more like subtle.
Okay, my
All right, well, good luck, take care. Wow, look at that cool haircut. What? 12-year-old me is so jealous right now. As you look down, you will see dozens of people. Everyone's looking for the best food deals, and the smells here are amazing. The smell of meat, and especially the smell of frying oil. So let's take a look around and see what this market has to offer, and eventually land on the one perfect snack that's gonna fit within my budget. Let's move. Can you stop wandering into my shot?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Please proceed.
Okay,
I'm going this way.
as you can see.
No, do your own show. We are moving to our first food location right here. These are oblong shaped fish balls. If your balls look like that, call the same Dr. Calvin has, and then fire him. Here, it is fish paste that's been fried, and they're likely frying it a second time until it looks like this. It looks beautiful. I'm very deeply touched right now. The man behind me just secretly made a bag of these balls, and he has served it to me for free. These look incredible. It is a curious combination of fish and sweet tamarind with a bit of spice in there. It's more fishy than you would think, but it's a fishiness kind of like a Korean fish cake, like odang. Have you ever had that? Oh, dang, you haven't? It's good. Moving on, right here, there's all kinds of fried delights, what looks like an egg roll, but it's probably actually better. Then you go down here and you're greeted by these little steamers where they're making a traditional Thai dessert. It looks delicious, but that's not the one I'm gonna get today. I gotta look around, I gotta check out my options. Right here, every meat you could ever imagine on a stick. Look at it, we got big ones, long ones, thick ones, little ones, crooked ones. They look amazing. Every type of processed meat, ready, willing, and waiting to go in your mouth. Let's move. As you look down, you can see it goes on forever and ever. Right here, there's not great visuals, but you can see the idea through the menu. Basically, they take fried bread and they cut it up. You could get like a pandan filling put on top. Oh, the lady behind the counter put her mask on to hide her identity. Don't worry, ma'am. We'll pixelate your face. Boom. There, unrecognizable. Right here we have something I've not seen before in Thailand. These are crispy rice crackers. I believe you can just take a little bit of a sample. Crunchy, toasty, satisfying, very good. Thank you. She's like, please leave. That smile said everything I need to know. Let's move. Oh my God. I thought she's coming to kick my ass. I was expecting a fucking dragon uppercut from down here. So far, we've walked about 100 meters into the market, and there is no signs of an end. It just keeps going and going and going. Right here, we have a very bummed out and depressed Mario. I'm not sure what happened to him, but it's creative.
Want to see the sea in your eyes? You need to be free.
Oh, he stops. I looked at his cookies so deeply that he was like, well, take a look. Very nice cookies, thank you. People here are so kind, they're so polite. Thailand is built on hospitality because the people are just naturally hospitable. Go to Russia, it's not the same vibe. Go to Morocco, it's not the same vibe. I know, I was just there. People were nice, deep down, deep, deep, deep down, deep, 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 deep down. Finally, on this very narrow street, I have found a snack worth my money. This right here. It looks absolutely delicious. It looks sweet, creamy, crunchy. It's a dish known as gannombyang. Do you know how I know that? There's a sign right there. It says it right there, gannombyang. Right now I am with Miss Bookie, and this is her shop, and she's about to show us how it's done. It all starts with the foundation. This is a very unique batter made out of rice flour, peanut flour, sugar, and also egg.
And red lime water.
Oh, and red lime water. What? Right here we have a unique tool. It looks like a little circular spatula. I'm gonna take a little bit of the batter and oh God. All right.
This looks like so good. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, and I'm handsome. Thank you. Should I finish? You take the rest of the afternoon off. How about that? Well, okay, somehow the second one was worse.
What's that, brother?
So now that we have our foundation, it's time for the cream. This is like a meringue made of egg whites and sugar that's been whipped. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm gonna continue my recipe. Here we go. I think she's holding back with the meringue. I'm gonna meringue mine up. Now that we have that, there are two different flavors when it comes to this snack. This is a sweetened egg yolk, essentially a shredded egg yolk that has sugar added to it. The egg yolk goes on, it has a pop of color. It's not just about, is the mic in the way? It's not just about the flavor, it's about having the opportunity to eat this food with your eyes. For our next topping right here, we have a red one. What's inside of there?
Coconut, salt, sugar, coriander root, and little pepper.
Right here we have some coriander. It goes only on the red version here. Right here she has white sesame seeds, and that is gonna go on next. She gets underneath it and she folds it into a little Thai taco. And then that kind of protects them from sticking to each other. Oh, should I get mine up? All right, ow, it's so very hot. So that is how you make ganambyung. It looks amazing and I cannot wait to try it out. All right, guys, it is time to eat the snack and look who I bumped into. This is Paidan. You may remember when we worked together about 5 years ago, we ate a giant shrimp the size of her arm. So right here, for 8 of these, it's $1.16. It's an incredible snack. Since we have bumped into each other serendipitously, I would like to enjoy some together. Can we?
Yes, of course.
Let's start with the red one.
Oh, one more.
It's a nice flavor combination because there is still a sweet and salty element there, and that meringue has kind of reduced down to the point it's almost like a toffee. It's got a little chew to it. It's very nice.
I like the texture. It's crispy and it's soft inside.
I agree. Moving on to our final one right here. These are beautiful and they're full of egg yolk that's been shredded. I love it. You've got the crunch, you've got the meringue, and you've got that egg yolk, which has a nice dense kind of texture to it. Plus it's like syrupy sweet. There's something that tastes like rose water.
In Thai, we call it's like a candle that we smoke into all of this.
And does that give it flavor?
A little bit, but it makes it smell so good.
It is a very delicious and fun and affordable snack. From here, I'm saying goodbye to Paidan and I'm saying hello to some lunch. Let's move. All of that going around the market looking at food has got me in the mood for more food. Behind me, our lunch destination, a place serving ratna. What's that? Right here, I have the menu. Come take a close look at what I'm about to order. Crispy rice noodles in gravy with pork. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sunny, for breakfast, didn't you also have pork? And then weren't there noodles involved? Hey, come here. My camera guy cut. Okay, we're back, we're good? Okay, what I meant to say was, it's different a little bit. Here's what makes it different. The noodles are fried, and I want to see what happens when you take a rice noodle and you put it into sizzling hot oil. Let's go in the kitchen to take a look. First of all, there are 2 different types of fried noodle that you can do. This is the first type right here. That is like kind of a disc full of egg noodles, but I want to see what it looks like when they fry the rice noodles. Behind me, you can see the gravy being made for our dish. It is a pork-based gravy, but inside he's making it thick through the use of potato starch. Wow, take a look at that. That looks alien. This is the flavor epicenter for the dish that we will soon be consuming. All right, folks, our ingredient has arrived. This is the uncooked, unfried rice noodle. Soon, that is gonna hit some hot oil. He opens up the package and already you can see the already dried noodles. Next, he brings forth his cooking weaponry. He takes the noodles and boom, he puts it on top of the oil and instantly it gets gigantic. That is it. It fries for about 5 seconds and that baby is done. That is what I call instant gosh dang noodles. Let's do it again. He takes the noodle ever so shyly and quietly. Oh, look at that. It puffs up. I will never get sick of seeing that. Are you guys taking an application? I want this to be my retirement job. We follow that over here. Now, I'm sure they wouldn't mind if I broke off a little bitty piece of a bite. This is the final carbohydrate. It is really like a robin's nest. Let's give it a shot. It's impossible to hold on to. Uh-oh. She's filming me. I feel like I'm breaking 1 or 2 health codes right now. That is gonna soon be mixed with the gravy, and that is what's gonna make the dish that we came here to see. And it begins with some boiled Chinese kale. Then he takes some of this nest, he puts that on top of the plate. Right here we have that thick gravy we saw being made earlier. That thick gravy gets put on one side, and that is gonna be today's lunch. Let's go try it out. If you did not see the miracle of culinary magic that took place in the kitchen, you would not appreciate this as much. First of all, let's talk about the price. $1.73 for everything that you see right here. And that includes big, delicious slabs of pork. We've got vegetables for fiber, and then we've got the noodle. Let's start with the meat. This is a piece of meat from the pork butt. but it is some sweet, sugary meat. It's delicious. Next, we have the kale. What you can see around the kale is the noodles are losing their form. They sogify almost instantly. A little bit earthy, some nice texture. Actually, me likey. But anyways, I'm here to destroy this nest of noodles. Oh, it'd be so cool if they put a couple quail eggs right there. I'm gonna take some of this pork and this gravy, and I'm gonna ladle it on top. That is an epic bite. Calvin, how's it look?
It looks saucy. Now the noodles are...
That's enough, that's enough. He doesn't know anything about the noodles. He's way over there, and I'm right here. Listen to me. It's crunchy, savory, and delicious, and the best part is it costs $1.73. But from here, we're gonna do the most expensive part of today's challenge, and that is checking out my room. You can find a lot of rooms in this city that cost around $10 to $20. But what if you want a room that's $9? We're gonna head to that location now. Let me tell you, I'm not bringing the pork with me. You'll find out why next. Next, I've come to the neighborhood where my lodging is. We are on the edge of Bangkok. Behind me, you can see a giant red mosque. So it may not shock you to know that here there's a large and vibrant Muslim community, including folks like this. Hi guys. So why is it relevant that we're in a Muslim community? Well, because tonight I am going to be renting a room inside a Muslim household. Here's what they say about the house that we're going to next. Relax with the whole family at this peaceful place to stay. But there is an exception if you plan to stay at this very affordable $9 room, and that is we not allow drink and alcohol pork in my house. If you need more information, you can talk to me later. And guess what? We contacted that lady and we're gonna go talk to her now. So you are the one renting a room.
Yes.
And the room is available for $9.
$9. Yes.
Since last year, Miss Kanya has been welcoming travelers to her home. Most are couch surfers, but she has visitors from all around the world.
Is it only Muslim people or all kinds of people?
No, or anything, and anyone.
In just a second, she'll be showing me the house and room where I'll be staying tonight, and I'll learn why she's willing to rent her private space to the public, including to a guy like me who wets the bed twice a night.
The house is very beautiful. It's a house on stilts, which is nice because then you get kind of a garage underneath like you see over here.
So the stilts is for flooding.
Oh, hey, don't put the camera at him. He's not part of this show.
For just $9, you get access to the essentials: a terrace with a view, a cozy living room, a functional kitchen, an indoor bathroom, and one of 2 bedrooms to choose from. The first option even comes with a bed.
Can I be honest? It also looks like you're using this room for storage.
Yes, that's right.
So I will share the room with all of these clothes. So this is
Yes,
single bed.
Single. If you need to, the 2 person, I have a mattress on the floor.
And then if I go to the bathroom, I step on that person and then I go.
Yes.
All right, let's check out the other room.
Now the second bedroom option, a much more open space, probably because there's no bed in here.
No bed, no bed. Have a mattress.
This mattress?
Yes.
Take a look at this. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I won't do that. If I need to use a bathroom at night, where will I go?
Bedroom outside.
Since this is a budget-friendly stay, there is no water heater. So instead, you'll be enjoying the exhilarating and refreshing experience of a cold bucket shower.
Yeah, I know that.
Exactly how I like it.
So I want to ask you a few questions.
Are you hot?
I'm a little bit hot, but I'm okay.
Oh, there is a Komodo dragon.
Whoa, really?
I have to be careful about my cat also.
So you have a Komodo dragon outside. It's gigantic and it eats cats?
Yes, right. It eats cat. So I have to be careful about my cat also.
That's a cat right there. I'm glad to see that your cat is under the couch and not in the mouth of that giant lizard. Okay, my last question is, why did you decide to start renting out a room?
Because my room is empty. Also, to learning about the people, the language from foreigners.
So to get kind of a cultural exchange, a language exchange,
Yes.
and meet new people from around the world. I love it because this is not only a room, but it's a room with a story. Is that the lizard?
Your friend.
Oh, it's Thomas. God dang it, Thomas. Careful back there, Thomas. I'm happy to meet you. I'm happy to be here. And I can't wait to kick it in that bedroom later tonight. But first, I have to go eat some dinner. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, now that you've seen where I'm staying for the night, we are headed to our final location where I'll be getting dinner. And I'm riding there in style. Welcome to a Bangkok tuk-tuk. Honestly, if you're on a budget, and this one just broke, I think. All right, we're back in business. Honestly, if you're on a budget, I do not recommend going in a tuk-tuk because they are very expensive. They're more expensive than you would think for just being kind of a glorified motorcycle that can hold 2 to 5 people, perhaps 6 if they're very small in stature. Here's my best advice if you do want to take a tuk-tuk, always make a deal beforehand. You have to know where you are, where you're going, and how much money you're willing to spend. Today, I'm willing to spend about $2. That means I'm going to make it another about 30 feet. Okay, good. Okay. I don't want to go over budget. Off we go. I'm going to walk the rest of the way. I have left my lodging for now. It is late night and I've come to the street food street to try to find an affordable dinner. You see, I have this much money left in my wallet. And with that amount of money, I'm gonna try to eat like a king. Maybe not the king of Thailand, but you know, mattress king, something like that. Behind me, a late night eatery with literally dozens of food options. Let me show you what they have already sitting out, ready for you to order. Wow, steaming pots of yum. This, can you guess at all? Well, this is a big, beautiful bowl of pork intestines. Very nice. As we move around the section here, you'll see it looks like they've got some bitter melon and then meats of all different kinds over here. They've got Chinese sausage, they've got shrimpies, they've got dried organ meats, pork belly, eggs of different varieties, from ducks, from chickens, even from pheasants. If you lay eggs, they're gonna cook it here and sell it to somebody. But this is the outer food section. This is kind of what draws people in. Back there is the kitchen. I'm gonna head in there now to see how they cook their classic green curry. We are heading back right now to the curry station. This here is the curry master for today. She doesn't have time to F around. Everything starts with coconut milk. Right here we have our green chili paste. We're mixing it around and that heads over to the range where it's gonna heat up real quick. Now, if you're wondering if we were gonna have to get a veggie curry because I have a low budget, the answer is no. Today it's all about the chicken, which she's cooking along with some eggplant. She's like a DJ at the turntables. She's making music, baby. Culinary music. I got nothing. She gives it a little bit of a mix and then she leaves. Where'd she go? She brings back a basket. The chicken has been boiled, she strains it, and there it is. Ready to join that coconut milk. She hits it with a little bit of stock. Right here we have sugar, fish sauce, and that is going to join the pot. Ooh, now even more coconut milk goes in. This lady is a tornado of activity. Some red bell peppers join the party. She brings some basil, and those leap into the pot as well. It's getting thick, it's getting creamy. It smells nice in here.
Like coconuts.
Ooh, she dumps it out. I gotta say, that chicken is looking tender and juicy. She brings a pot over here. That could be for somebody else, so I have no idea. The communication is lacking in the kitchen, if I'm honest. Oh, it turns out that's actually finished. All right, folks, we have our final meal right here. Green curry, looking slightly more yellowish. And what's amazing is that after buying this right here, I had enough money left over to get this, a Thai beer, and I didn't even get it from this restaurant. I had to go to the 7-Eleven across the street because it was cheaper. Cheers. Right here, the curry. It smells like creamy coconut milk. This is like a soup. I want to drink it. Wow, that's magic. It's simply the combination of that green chili paste with the coconut milk. It's firecrackers in my mouth. So here's my move. I'm gonna make a little bit of a hole in the rice, and then I'm gonna start just spooning it over. The chicken is boiled to perfection. Colorful vegetables, green basil. And I'm gonna really sop up the rice with the soup and get some chicken too. That's a nice looking bite. There's no special ingredients, there's no rare animals or giant seafood. It's just straight up chicken, coconut milk, and lots of spices. Very satisfying. I could just drink this coconut milk for every meal. God damn, I gotta eat curry more often. Today was an incredible day for me. I set out on a mission to survive in this city for $20, and I really didn't know if it would be possible, and somehow it was, but it also blew past my expectations. The food was incredible throughout the day. I met so many friendly people, and then my favorite part was checking out a new lodging, renting a room in a house full of people in a giant Muslim community on the edge of Bangkok. I got to see a giant monitor lizard that eats cats, so from here I'm gonna finish eating this food, and I'm gonna head back to my rented room for the night. But not before I say this. Boom! Today we learned you don't have to be a rich man to travel, you just have to be a man. Wait, hold on, that's not the lesson. Thank you for joining my $20 travel series. We've been to Vietnam, we have been to India, and now we've been here at Thailand in Bangkok. Let me know next time which city I should go to and attempt to try to survive for 24 hours in with just $20. Your bet is my command. The hardest part is the lodging, to be honest. Finding lodging for like 10 bucks, not that easy. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite part was, and honestly, I probably could have just saved money if I killed that monitor lizard and cooked it over a fire. That would be haram, and I don't think you can do that in that neighborhood. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace. All right. Well, I've got no budget, but oh yeah. But what? How am I gonna get back? I got a long way to walk. Maybe I can find a skateboard.